Well, hello there. So today is Sunday, the 5th of July, and I have basically made a separate video for the analysis for the upcoming week. Just because it's going to be a bit more condensed, you can watch what you want to watch, kind of thing as well. So yeah, let me get straight into it. Got a couple decent setups potentially lined up, depending on if they want to actually make a move now. Start with Aussie dollar, US dollar. Let me make the screen bigger. This bomber clot thing. Better. All right, cool. So with Aussie dollar, US dollar, we already know that it has been in a downtrend, right? Especially on weekly. But up here, obviously after the swing, it's come all the way up and made a double top with the previous lower high over there, right? Since then, it's kind of just been ranging, not really done much. But there's still a potential couple things that can happen. So if it was to break out of this range to the upside, and also breaking above this resistance level, as I've been saying for I think probably the past 3 weeks now, uh, it will invalidate the downtrend, and we can take this higher, right? We'll just buy it, and if it was to break this range box, also this counter trend line over here. It's not necessarily counter trend line. We'll just stick with the range box because this is actually part of this triangle pattern over here, right? So I'm expecting a break above this, which will be an extra confluence for it to go long, for me to buy it. But yeah, if it was to break below this, what it would potentially be saying is this high low structure, the uptrend structure that's been happening on this retracement on the daily time frame. This will technically be breaking around this level over here, right? So if it was to break that strongly, I may short it and take it further down. I've just drawn this arrow over there just for the sake of it. I'll probably be taking, obviously, my first set of profits around here, right? And then maybe somewhere around this sort of level, right? We've got a bit of price action over there. But yeah, so moving on. Euro USD. Interesting. On the weekly, it's made a third touch of the trend line over here. And since then, it's also been ranging, right? Very choppy at least. But you can say, it's traveling within this range. I'm just going to see how this one's going to play out. If it was to break above this, then that's a sure buy, right? Definitely going to long that. If it was to break below this strongly, with good enough reason and confluence, I will sell it, right? Because it did try to make a break below over here as well, but yeah, it just couldn't sustain it. And it went back up, and I'm pretty sure I may have entered a position like that and got taken out. But yeah. USD CAD, interesting. So we know this has been in an uptrend as well, especially on the weekly. It's clearer to see. On the daily, it's clearer to see the retracement it's been making, right, before potentially pushing up further. Even though that's happening, it's similar to the Aussie dollar, US dollar, where it's within its retracement, it starts to make downtrend, right? Which will be kind of interesting to see what happens, because it's now also traveling within this range. We've got a bit of a counter trend line forming over here. If it was to break below this key level, right, the support level over here, and also this range box, I will pretty much be shorting this up till this kind of previous low over here, right, and see maybe if it wants to push lower. If it was to break above this range level, right, I'm definitely going to be taking up to over here and potentially even further on, because this will be the continuation of the uptrend on the weekly. And if it was to break below the range box, right, that's pretty much the continuation of the downtrend on daily, right, this new forming downtrend. In the recent time frames, I mean, the initial trend is still up, but in the recent time frames, right, for the past, I think 3 months, maybe 4, it's been on this downtrend structure. But yeah, got that going. Also, if you guys have any other thoughts, leave it in the comments or shoot me DMs on Insta, right? I'll try to remember to tag my Instagram handle in the description. So pound Aussie dollar, interesting. This is in an uptrend on weekly as well, right? Very clear uptrend, but it's made a very strong retracement down. Despite it making a strong retracement down right now, it does seem to be kind of ranging, losing its downwards momentum, right? It's not coming down as strongly as it done previously. It's much smaller candles than previously, with, you know, big wicks, right? A lot of indecision going on, nothing, you know, clear, no clear sense of direction. But even within that, there's something going on. So as we can see, there's this sort of inverse head and shoulders pattern forming over here, which could potentially gesture that it's made its retracement and it wants to pull up now. Right now, it's, God damn. Okay, back on track. Yeah, I might have clocked a little something outside the window, but yeah, we move. If it was to break above this neckline over here, which will also be completing the head and shoulders pattern, sorry, inverse head and shoulders pattern, that will kind of signal us that, you know what, the downtrends maybe, the retracement downwards has ended and the upward swing is ready to, you know, make a move now. And I will most likely enter along at least up to over here because that's the most recent sort of like key level, right? But you know, I would expect it to carry on much further up in you know, a swing-like manner. Pound chef, interesting. It's also in a downtrend, but very rangy, right? Especially recently. I think for the past, so July now, June, yeah, June. Yeah, I want to say about 3 months, right? So about end of April, start of May-ish kind of vibes. Ranging. It's made this push outside, but with the evening star-like pattern over here, right? And it's gone back into the range. This is also kind of making an inverse head and shoulders if you look at it in the 4-hour time frame. So it could be that this also wants to make a move up. If it was to break above this, what do you call it, neckline over here, I would definitely be long in it up towards the top of this range box over here, basically. And then seeing what it wants to do, because ultimately it is still in an uptrend. It's still in a downtrend, especially on weekly, it's clearer to see. But recently it has been ranging, so it might carry on wanting to range kind of thing. So I'll take it up to over there, see what it wants to do. If it wants to break above this, then fair enough, I'll take it higher, right? Apologies. Oh, wow. God damn. Or if it wants to shows rejection of this sort of level over here, then I'll take it lower and hopefully on that third time, right, make a triple top, like pattern over here. And that will be it. That will be its kind of upward retracement complete from this lower swing. And it wants to carry on making a lower swing down here. But it's to be seen. I've still got, you know, both possibilities in mind. So most likely I'm anticipating long for this position, right? A completion of the head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders pattern over here. But if it was to break past this level, it could be that I actually end up shorting it. But we'll see how it plays out. Quickly, pound USD. No, this bitch a little shoppy, right? So I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah, I'm just gonna let price play out and see what to do. Euro JPY, interesting. So on weekly, it's clear to see that obviously the downtrend has been broken. Because that's been broken, an uptrend is now forming, right? So price initially did make this massive upward swing, breaking past this previous lower high, right? Invalidating the downtrend structure. It's made the retracement lower. And it now seems to be pushing back up. Right, I'm not sure if that is enough of a retracement or would it want to push down a little bit lower and then go up. But for now, it seems like it does want to go up. So I'm just going to leave it to the fact that if price breaks above this key level over here, I'm going to long it, right? It kind of tells me that it wants to continue up. It will also be, rejecting the trend line over here. So yeah, just keep it simple, right? Rejection of the trend line, break above this resistance level, I'm going to long it. And I'll be taking my profits targets up to this higher high, basically. DJ is interesting as well. It's been in a downtrend on weekly. It's made its retracement up. It's come back down. This is sort of like a level where price has been, traveling within or around for a while. It's back within it. I'm gonna see how it wants to play out. That's why most likely, just like GBPUSD, I'm just gonna leave it alone for the time being. And yeah, see how it plays out, and then enter and kind of reanalyze accordingly. USD JPY, it's, for me, all I see choppiness, right? I don't see real structure or anything going on over here, so I'm just going to leave this one alone. Like, I'm not even going to bother. Euro GBP, interesting. What's so interesting about this, huh? It's been trapped in a range for a while, right? The range kind of ends over here. So it's also been making kind of this third/fourth retracement, touch on this trend line. If it was to reject this, then I will long it. If it was to break this, I will short it, right? But because I'm kind of caught in two minds. It's not, by the way, my trade's not based just on this trend line over here, because it's probably better if I go further in. Oh my, come on. Oh, why was I right clicking it? Probably 1 hour is easy to see. So price was traveling in this range box, right, for quite a while. It's made a move lower, but it's rejected off of this key level and trend line. So if it cannot sustain this move below this, outside of this range box, I will long it, depending on what the candlestick formations are presented when the market opens up. Or if it was to actually make another bearish candle, which was to, also coincidentally close below the trend line and the support level over here, that will be a signal for me to short it, right? And yeah, I'm going to be sticking to any sort of biases between, two pairs. So, say if I'm longing Euro GBP, I'm going to short, let's say, GBP JPY, right? Because that has each pair I'm going to look at on an individual basis, because I've done that in the past, where I'm kind of basing the performance of one currency pair with the other. It's not good, because if my mindset is wrong for the initial currency pair, say if I'm planning to take Euro GBP long, even though it's going short, and then I do the reverse on GBP JPY, it doesn't make sense, because I've shot myself in the foot twice, right? So it's going to be a bit more smarter, a bit more strategic, a bit more tactical, a bit more higher probability trades than I had been taking previously. But yeah, that's it for me for now. What I'm going to quickly show you though is, so current broker was, oh, actually you can't even see. You probably see now. So currently I was with FX Pro, right? Since I started this documentation, I've not had the best experience with them ever since I switched. And I switched to them quite a while back, I think to the start of the year. I'm going to go back to IC Markets, right? I've already opened up an account with them. It's just that, as you can see, I've got no funds in my FX Pro right now because I'm in the process of withdrawing it. So obviously, I think because it's the weekend, like the withdrawing process is kind of slow. So hopefully I do have that in my account by tomorrow. Then I can fund my IC Markets account with literally the exact same balance that I had, because I'm trying to continue on. I'm not going to try to take away anything or add anything. Yeah, go, actually, let me see what figure. Yeah, this is fucking trash. Okay, yeah, so this was the amount that I initially, that I ultimately withdrew. So 1,736.29, right? And that is what I'll be putting into my IC Markets and continuing the journey on. But yeah, that's it for me for now. I guess I hope you enjoyed this. And yeah, have a blessed trading week. Hopefully for myself this week as well, and especially for you guys. And yeah, if you guys can even give me any tips, like I'm in the learning process, right? I'm just like trying to educate myself as much as I can. So if you guys know anything like that can help me out, because you know you're probably seeing the way I'm trading from like an outsider's point of view, and you could probably see what I'm doing wrong, or you know, it could be like it could be a strategy I'm applying, right? I still need to refine and tweak it. But it also could be, you know, the way I'm managing my trades, for example, or, you know, doing this, doing that. So if there's anything that you can see, please let me know. I'd love to get your feedback and actually improve myself. But yeah, that's it for me for now. I'm going to sign out. Peace.